See this question pertaining to pseudo force. This is the setup. This is the wedge. Mass is kept. With respect to this, I have to find the acceleration of A. Right? So for that, see, since with respect to wedge, we have to find the acceleration of A. So I have put the observer on the wedge. And since wedge is in acceleration, that is why this observer is in non-inertial frame, because observer is observing this mass with respect to this accelerated wedge, that is non-inertial frame. Non-inertial frame. And since the observation is made from non-inertial frame, to apply the Newton's laws, particularly the second law, we have to apply a pseudo force on this mass. Because when the observer is in non-inertial reference frame, Newton's second law can be applied only if we use a pseudo force on the object on which forces are required to be found out, net force on it, right? So since it is moving with the acceleration A, pseudo force will act in opposite direction. Suppose mass is ma, so ma into A, this is the pseudo force in opposite direction, right? Now rest of the forces which are acting on this, just I will make FBD of it. This is the additional force since the observer is in non-inertial reference frame. Remember this. Whenever I am going to Newton's second law for the observer in non-inertial reference frame, first of all one pseudo force will be applied and rest of the forces, the real forces, will be acting on the mass, right? So real forces, if you look at mg is acting downward, mag, normal reaction on this is acting this one. So these three forces are causing some acceleration in this, and that acceleration is along this, right? Along this is the acceleration. Suppose this is AAB. Acceleration of this mass along this is AAB because we are finding the acceleration with respect to B. And this is given 2 meters per second square, which is given 2 meters per second square. Now see, these three forces are there. So net force acting along this will cause this acceleration. So we'll find the net force. See, this is normal in the opposite direction. It will give this normal on the wedge. This is theta. So this will also be theta. This is 90 minus theta. This will be theta. So mag will be acting component of this, another component along this. So component along this will be how much? That is mag sin theta and this mag cos theta. Similarly, this pseudo force, one component will act along this, another component along this. So this is theta, this will also be theta, that is MAA cos theta, that is MAA sin theta. Since acceleration along this is needed, so we are concerned with the forces acting along this plane, right? So net force will cause this acceleration. So net force is how much? mag sin theta. Therefore, net force on the mass A along the plane, inclined plane, right? Is mag sin theta, minus MAA cos theta, and this net force will cause this acceleration, that is MAA AAB, isn't it? Acceleration of A with respect to B in this direction it will be there. So see MA everywhere it will be cancelled out. Therefore G sin theta minus A cos theta is equal to AAB. Now put the values. Theta is 37 degree. G is 10 into sin 37 degree minus A cos theta, that is cos 37 degree, that is equal to AAB is given 2 meters per second square. With the help of this we can find the acceleration. So this is how much? That is 10 into sin 37. That is a standard triangle. This is 37 degrees, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So sin 37 is 3 by 5 minus A into cos 37, 4 by 5, that is equal to 2. With the help of this we can simplify this. See, therefore 30 by 5 minus 4A by 5 is equal to 2. Therefore 30 minus 4A, that is equal to 10. Therefore 4A is equal to 30 minus 10, that is 20. Therefore A is equal to 20 by 4, that is 5 meters per second square. This should be the acceleration. A is equal to 5 meters per second square. This should be the acceleration of this wedge, so that it will be moving with acceleration 2 meters per second square along this plane. This is also one kind of problem pertaining to pseudo force. I think it is clear. So along this also, if some problem comes, find the acceleration along this when it is moving with certain acceleration, that also can be solved. Sometimes A will be given, AB is required. Sometimes A be given, A is required. Various ways these problems can be asked. Another problem, problem may be like this. Acceleration is to be created some by external force. So till now whatever I have considered, acceleration only it is getting credited. By which force it is and how it is being created, it is not mentioned. So some cases may be there, it is connected with something that mass is creating the acceleration. In that case we can find the acceleration in some way, and then we can apply all the concepts of pseudo. One more thing I want to tell you in this context, that this is the normal force, that this force is also acting on this mass, but its component along this is 0. So this normal force acting on the mass is not going to contribute in any way for the acceleration of this mass along this plane, since it is perpendicular. That is why component of this I have taken and the component of this. This force has no contribution at all. So net force along this plane will be caused by this force as well as this force, and these two forces collectively will cause acceleration in this mass. That is why this equation is framed with these two forces only, right? See, in this question, this is the setup, this is the wedge, mass is kept on the frictionless surface. This is the massless pulley, this is also massless pulley. It is connected by one string. This is the rigid support and this is the mass. Mass is such that it creates acceleration in this wedge. So we have to find the mass so that this mass remains at rest with respect to this wedge. Suppose the observer is here. Observer is here and he is observing, and it will create the acceleration in this. That is, suppose acceleration A is getting created by this mass, so that this mass is at rest. Question is similar. The only thing we have to find the acceleration, and since the observer is on the wedge accelerated frame, so we will find using the concept of pseudo force. Here setup is made like this. Question is similar, but how to create the acceleration? Acceleration is getting created by this mass. hanging through the pulley. Suppose the acceleration is A. In this setup, we have already studied the acceleration of this will be half of the acceleration of this mass. So acceleration, if it is coming downward, acceleration will be A by 2. Acceleration of this is A, then it will be A by 2. The concept is known to you, so you can find the acceleration that way. If it is moving by x, then this will move by x by 2. Right? Concept is known. So acceleration A and this is acceleration A by 2. So we can make, suppose tension T is acting, T and T. This T is creating acceleration in this system m0 plus m. So we will say, using Newton's second law, net force T is equal to m0 plus m into acceleration A. Similarly, if we are making FBD for this, right? So we will say it is coming downward. So mg minus 2t. So mg minus 2t is equal to m into acceleration is A by 2. Acceleration of this is A by 2. So with these two, we can find the value of A first, right? So we can do one thing, we can multiply this by 2 and then we can add these two. This 2t will go because 2t here. So we will get, therefore, mg, left hand side only mg is left. That is 2 m0 plus m a plus ma by 2. Isn't it? So we can find the acceleration. Therefore, mg is equal to 2 m0 plus m by 2 into a. Therefore, we can simplify A is equal to, we will take LCM, 2 will come over here and 2 will go over there. So 2 mg upon, we can write m plus 4 m0 plus m, right? T is equal to m0 plus m, whole system, it is getting accelerated into A I did. Then for this, that is mg minus 2t upward, creating acceleration A by 2. So mg minus 2t is equal to m into A by 2, right? Multiply the whole equation by 2, it will become 2t. This will go. Then mg, left hand side, 2 m0 plus m, m0 is mass of the wedge, into A plus m into A by 2. I have taken A common, so 2 m0 plus m by 2. So A by LCM, 2 will come over here and it will be 4, that is 4 m0 plus. This is the acceleration we got finally, right? So since the acceleration is this, a pseudo force will act on this, that is ma, and we will make FBD, that is mg, normal reaction in this direction, here mg sin theta, because this angle is theta, right? This angle is theta. So mg sin theta will act in this direction. This again, this is theta. That is ma cos theta. Only these two forces will act along the plane, and normal force will not affect. So net force acting will cause the acceleration in this. Since it is at rest, so these two forces must be equal. Since the mass m is at rest with respect to observer, this is the observer, that is observer is, therefore mg sin theta is equal to ma cos theta. M and m will go, that is g sin theta is equal to a cos theta. We will put the value of a over here, that is 2 mg upon m plus 4 m0 plus m right, into cos theta. With the help of this, we can find the value of capital M. So this can be done like this. We can multiply by cross multiplication. We will get M plus 4 M0 plus M into G sin theta is equal to mg cos theta. G and G will go. Therefore, multiply by sin theta, m sin theta plus 4 m0 plus m sin theta, that is equal to 2m cos theta. Take m sin theta on right hand side. Therefore, 2m cos theta minus m sin theta, that is equal to 4 m0 plus m sin theta. Taking m common from here, we will get 2 cos theta minus sin theta, that is equal to 4 m0 plus m sin theta. Therefore, m is equal to 4 m0 plus m sin theta divided by 2 cos theta minus sin theta. This will be the mass. This will be the mass and will create the acceleration A, due to which this mass, this is small m, right, will be at rest. So this is the concept. I think you have understood. And if the different values are given, suppose theta is given and small m is given, capital M is given, with this m0 is given, and theta, m0 and m, these things are given, then you can find the value of m directly, right? So this is the formula you can say in such cases, and if values are known, numerical values are known, you can find the value of this capital M, so that it will create the acceleration. So children, I think these problems are very much beneficial to you. You have understood the concept. So I will meet you again with new concepts and new problems. So till then, all the best. Take care of you.